And now, it's time for another episode with the two brothers who ice fish from the same hole, who have kicked the same field goals, and who will have you laughing from start to finish. Bringing you the sports, music, and entertainment straight from their Eskimo hut. It's the Eskimo Brothers Podcast.
Yeah, man. Woo. Welcome into the Eskimo Brothers Podcast. This is episode number 139. And what's going on, everybody? Man, what a day. What a day to be hitting that record button, bro. It's a holiday weekend. Good God.
It's Saturday. It's we normally record on Sundays, which wouldn't be so bad this week because we do have Monday off. But we're like, fuck it, man. We got a Saturday open. Let's do that. 2 days to recover.
Yeah.
And I woke up and I texted Sam. I was like,
Yeah. Surprised me.
I was like, man, I want to start drinking early.
Yep.
So let's do this. The Rangers play at 1:10. Let's go somewhere. And that's what we did. We went to the old Twin Peaks down the road, had a few beers, brewskis.
Just saw the biggest titties of our lives.
Yes.
No, not really. I'm lying. I'm actually lying. There were titties.
There was titties.
But not the biggest that I've ever seen.
But they were nice.
Shout out Air Force Amy.
God, yeah, those are massive.
I didn't say they were real.
No, there you are not.
Dude, if those are like punching, fucking punching a punching bag, bro. You're like, Jesus, these are firm.
Yeah. But no, we've got started already.
Yes, we did. We
hope you're out there enjoying your Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah.
Happy Memorial Day weekend, by the way. We remember all those
America
men and women lost their life fighting
America,
for our country.
baby.
And we're going to get drunk to remember them. And,
yeah, you know what? When I think of Memorial Day weekend, there's one movie that I watch every Memorial Day weekend at some point, which I'll be hungover tomorrow, so it's definitely going to be tomorrow.
Yeah, that's a good time to do that.
Saving Private Ryan.
Oh, yeah. It's solid, bro.
Because a couple of reasons. Number one, that's one of the best war movies ever.
100%.
Number two, World War II has always been my favorite war.
Yeah.
Of all time.
It's a solid one.
Yeah. It's a solid one. We won. So,
yeah.
You know? But that movie is great because of, obviously, D-Day and the way that's depicted by Spielberg.
Mm-hmm.
And World War II veterans came out and said, like, that's pretty fucking much how it was.
Yeah.
On the beach.
Right.
Like, that's as close as it's going to get right there.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine being 19 years old or 18 years old and be like in a boat, bro. And they're like, all right, we're storming the beach. And then as soon as you fucking open the doors, bro, it's like,
it's crazy.
and you have probably little chance of living.
Right.
If you're one of the first there.
I'm sure most of them, those kids, man, in their head, they're like, probably not coming out of this.
Yeah. And imagine 18, 19-year-olds nowadays doing that.
Oh, God, no.
No.
Not happening, bro.
Like, Jesus, I don't even know if I'm a boy. That's what they're saying right now.
I've always said this, I was like, if anything goes down, bro, they're gonna have to do a draft because these fucking kids in this generation are not signing up voluntarily to do this shit for us.
Probably not.
And that's sad, bro. But whatever.
Yeah. Hey, I just want to say though, real quick, that's all I wanted to say. Saving Private Ryan is my favorite war movie, and World War II is my favorite. And happy Memorial Day, and we cheers and drink to all those that gave their lives for us, man. We don't forget that at all. Our generation does not forget that.
No, we know what this weekend's about.
I had a grandfather that was in World War II, won a Purple Heart.
Yes.
And so huge
my
for that.
My grandfather, my dad's side was World War II. He served in the Navy, and I remember growing up. He died when I was 11. But I do remember hanging out with him a lot, and he used to give me fudge ice cream bars all the time, dude. And it was amazing.
The age, yeah, that's about the age my grandfather died as well. And he was a paratrooper, and he got stuck in a tree in World War II and got shot in the leg.
Yeah.
and him and his buddy or whatever. He's in a book. There's a book. My grandma would have to remind me of that. He's mentioned in a book. Anyways, he got a Purple Heart. I've seen it. It's awesome. She has it, of course. And I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
I would love that.
Yeah.
If you, whenever you go, it would be awesome if I got that. My dad may get it, but I don't care about him.
Yeah.
I'm going to live longer.
Right, yeah.
I mean, I hope.
Yeah. You never know, bro.
Tonight may be the night, guys. I don't know.
Yeah, we're drinking tonight for sure.
No, but it's cool. And I remember talking to him about it as a kid. And the only thing, the one thing that I really remember him is his cigars, bro. He smoked a cigar all the time, dude.
Yeah.
He smelled like cigars everywhere.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Always, bro. And he used to take me to the Black Eyed Pea.
Yeah.
And he's his favorite restaurant.
That's all.
And he would like, you don't see those anymore. Those are gone, by the way. Yeah, those people out there that are younger that listen to us, you have no idea what we're talking about. Black Eyed Pea was a restaurant.
Yeah.
It was actually solid.
It was so good, dude.
Yeah.
They had an amazing chicken fried steak, by the way.
He always called it, he's like, let's go to the Black Eyed Pea. Because he was always laughing about shit. He was just that way.
Yeah,
It's
so
a weird type of humor, bro.
I remember when I would go to see my dad when I was a younger kid, and he would have to work or something, and he would drop me off at my grandma's house. And then my grandma had to work. She did home nursing stuff, like she was like a hospice kind of thing, whatever. I don't know what it's called back then. But anyway, she's like, hey, your grandpa's here, you just hang out with him. And I was like, cool. And I was like a kid. And I sat in this one room. He was back in this kind of second living room that they have. And he would just watch this TV shows and stuff. And then I'd have my own TV, but he would always come into the kitchen. He's like, and he called me Butch, and I never found out why.
Butch?
Yeah. He's like, hey, Butch, you want an ice cream? And I'm like, hell yeah. So,
Yeah.
And it was those fudge bars, bro, which was fucking amazing. I still eat those sometimes.
Of course.
And
They're healthy for
every
you.
time he would come in the kitchen, he would grab one. I don't know how many that motherfucker ate, bro, but he ate a lot, dude. Every time he came in, he's like, hey, Butch, you want a fudge bar? I'm like, hell yeah.
Do you like what you like, bro? And when you're that age, you just don't care.
Yeah, that's like the biggest memory I have of him.
He's like, this is what it looks like in my diaper.
Yeah. It was crazy. He was crazy old at the time, dude. And
Yeah.
like I said, he died when I was 11, so it was a long time ago. But
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's about the same age mine died, too. I remember going to his funeral and everything, and that was with all the family and everything. That was sad.
yeah,
And they did the American flag thing, all that.
yeah.
I was like, God damn it.
But if you guys, anybody out there lost somebody, this is for you. Appreciate you.
Appreciate all of our grandfathers, great-grandfathers for serving to make it to where we can live today in our country, which, don't talk a lot about that, but it's not the same that it used to be. That's for damn sure.
No, it isn't.
So,
But
cheers to everybody out there. We haven't forgotten
Right.
on this fucking podcast.
That's right. God
So,
damn it.
all right, man. Episode 139. There's the little intro for Happy Memorial Day, motherfuckers.
139.
We're happy to be here, man.
139.
We're drinking. 3-day weekend, so holidays are greatness. Okay, let's get into it, dude. All right, man. So, a couple things before we jump over to a lot of sports, because, of course, our teams are in the playoffs. You guys know this. We're going to get there.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on with us, man. I got to say real quick, I saw this, and I don't think we've ever mentioned this on the pod. I could be wrong because we're 139 episodes in and we drink a lot.
That's true.
There's a new movie that Brad Pitt is filming. It is a racing movie. It's not NASCAR. It's Formula One. Okay? And I don't think we mentioned this. I can't remember anyways.
I don't think we have.
This is supposed to be a revolutionary film as far as racing drama goes.
Okay.
So, director Joseph Kosinski, who has innovative camera work, is going to immerse audiences in high-speed action like they've never seen before. And this is Formula One. They go way faster than NASCAR, by the way.
Oh, yeah. These guys hit like 250 and shit.
Joseph Kosinski, who's now known as his groundbreaking work on Top Gun Maverick,
Oh, nice.
and that's why we're getting this news right here. They're saying this Formula One film is going to be on the level of Top Gun Maverick.
Well, then that's going to be in a fucking amazing movie then.
Brad Pitt, I would say, is probably damn close to Tom Cruise,
Yeah. I would
but
say.
not action wise.
Not action-wise.
but as far as like star power,
like filmography and
Yes.
like star, yeah, definitely
Yes.
A-lister for sure. dude.
yeah,
Easily.
100%. So this is coming out on June 27th of 2025. It's going to theaters in IMAX, of course.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
And so it'll be on IMAX 2025, and then it lands exclusively on Apple TV Plus. But you can see it in IMAX. That's where you need to go, anyways. If it's going to be this type of film, like for example, when we watched Top Gun Maverick, we went to a theater further than a closer theater to me because we wanted to see it in it was like the XD double fucking HD. Blow you the fuck away sound system.
The sound was insane.
We went there for a reason because we went there and we were like, holy shit, and the theater was fucking extremely packed.
Yeah. We were like, if we're gonna experience this movie, we waited so long for it. Yeah, we're gonna go watch this motherfucker right.
It's the bigger screen, better picture, more sound, just fucking blow your Tom Cruise ball sack in my face, dude. Right. And it was worth it.
100%.
Because that's the way you got to see that type of movie.
Exactly.
The same thing is happening here. They're telling you go to IMAX, go see this in IMAX. 100%. And it's coming out obviously a year away, but production's already started, already underway. And Brad Pitt apparently is doing most of the racing scenes.
Okay.
So,
all right.
Now I don't know if he's got somehow they got a camera that makes him look like he's driving, but there's another driver going. Apparently he's in the car though, and we'll see.
Okay.
So hopefully we don't find out in the next week that production's going on and Brad Pitt crashed and he's got problems.
He's dead or whatever.
Yeah, because Formula One goes 200 miles an hour.
Yeah, they go very fast.
Yeah, or more.
Yeah.
You know, I don't follow Formula One. I just know they go way faster.
Yeah. Closer
to the ground too, so those motherfuckers are moving.
That's insane how fast they go.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be interesting. That's and I mean, if Brad Pitt,
it's no title yet, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm pumped actually. Anything racing wise, I'm down.
Yeah.
And especially if you've got this guy that was behind Top Gun Maverick. I mean, that ain't a bad thing, dude.
Yeah.
So 6 cameras in the cockpit is what I'm seeing here. So we're going to get a lot of angles and a lot of shit, dude.
It's going to be up close and personal, huh?
I don't know what the whole plot is because it just says racing drama. So hopefully we can get Nicole Kidman involved somehow.
Yeah.
Let me out of the car, Cole.
Yeah. There does need to be another NASCAR movie. And then, like we talked about.
Well, it needs to be fucking
Days of Thunder 2, bro.
Yes.
Please. Get Cole Trickle back on the big screen.
Cole Trickle needs to be back in, like filling in for somebody. And Rowdy Burns could somehow be in there as well. They're all still alive.
Yeah, and Russ Wheeler, bro.
Carrie Elwes. Yeah, dude. Get that Hardy's card back.
I'm going to put him in the wall.
Don't worry. I know Cole. He always goes for the outside.
God damn it. I love that movie, bro.
Yeah, dude. It's so bad, but it's so good.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. Oh. So there you go, man. We're getting at least that. But I do agree there needs to be another NASCAR movie. 100%.
Yeah.
100%. Okay. Then we have remember that series on Netflix, not a series, but couple movies on Netflix called Knives Out?
Yes.
With what's his name?
Daniel Craig, bro.
Yeah, Daniel Craig, James Bond. He's done with that.
Yeah.
This appears to be his next thing because he's doing 3 now.
Yeah. Dude, the first 2 are amazing.
They are good.
They're like those old school detective type stories, man. That's got all these kind of twists going on, and they're fucking great, dude. The first 2 were amazing.
Yeah, I agree completely. Netflix, right?
Yeah.
Both of them?
They usually, they go straight to Netflix. I think. Yeah.
That's what I thought. I agree. And they had Daniel Craig, and the first one also had Chris
Evans.
Chris Evans, yeah.
Anna de Armas was in the first one.
Mm-hmm. The second one had Jesus Christ, man.
Edward Norton.
Norton. Dude, when you've drinking...
You good, bro?
I
got you, bro. You know, I
so bad. Yeah, I appreciate it. It's so bad whenever we hit record and just blanks.
Yeah. Sam's over here throwing curveballs in the dirt, and I'm picking them, bro.
Yeah, no shit. That's why he's here.
Yeah.
Thank God. Thank God.
I'm saving these wild pitches.
Imagine trying to record this by ourselves.
God, yeah. You spend like 5 minutes like, wow, who the fuck was that guy?
Yeah, we'd be like, oh, hang on, guys. Let me Google this real quick. That's why we're here together.
Yeah. Fly ball. Caught.
Dynamite drop in, Monty. Anyways, Daniel Craig. I think we've already said that they're doing a third one.
Yeah.
We have a title now for this third one. It's going to be called Wake Up Dead Man.
All right.
That's the title of it. Writer-director Rian Johnson, who's done the first 2 as well, which is surprising, actually, because he did the fucking Last Jedi of Star Wars, and he fucking was like, let me just kill everything that everyone's been happy about ever.
This seems like his lane, bro. The
Yeah,
detective story.
just do this.
Stay
bro.
away from Star Wars.
Yeah, I
from
don't know.
this
Disney
point
fucking swung and missed on hiring this guy to be the writer director of that movie because that movie was trash. And he ruined our childhood because he was like, Luke Skywalker turned into a big pussy. He's not going to help anybody.
Yeah, he's just out on an island by himself and just not doing shit. I'm like, all right, thanks.
Yeah, that's not Luke Skywalker.
What a triumphant return for one of the greatest characters of all time.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus Christ.
The actual best Jedi Knight ever.
Yeah, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Yeah. Thanks a lot, asshole.
Yeah.
Anyways, we do like these movies that you do.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, Wake Up Dead Man. It is coming out in 2025 on Netflix, and production will start soon. So I would say probably late 2025.
Yeah, probably.
And yeah, Daniel Craig's ready to roll, bro. So Netflix is shelling out a lot of money. I heard that Daniel Craig doesn't take less than $20 million a film, dude.
I don't blame him, dude.
Yeah.
He deserves all of it because he's so good.
Yeah, he really is. He is, dude. Glass Onion was the last one. 2022 was when that came out. So 3 years apart is about right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh my God. The film premiered on Netflix after Netflix made a record-setting $450 million deal for the 2 sequels, with this being the third in the series. So yeah, Netflix is paying out the ass for these.
Well, they got the money, trust me, because they keep raising their prices.
Oh, I know. That's
Sure.
why. That's why
Yeah.
we're seeing why we
Yeah.
see these fucking movies.
They have like over 1 billion fucking like members, so they got the money, bro.
Yeah, 100%, dude. Yeah. There's no. Yeah. I mean, I think everybody I know has Netflix.
Yeah, I mean it's weird.
They're like, let's crack down on the sharing of shit, and I'm like, why?
Yeah, no, you're making plenty of cash.
There's no reason. You guys are not hurting.
Yeah.
Anyways, so yeah, man, there you go. We're getting that third one. Wake Up Dead Man. That's gonna be good. Like Leaf said, those first 2, Knives Out. If you haven't seen them on Netflix, well worth your time. Those are awesome.
Yeah, and you're not gonna know. You're not gonna see the end coming.
Yeah, that's
either
the
one
other
of
thing too. It's like you said, it's like a detective / mystery.
Yeah,
it's just like one of those twists and turns.
So kind of like the Clue type of thing.
Yes.
Like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that board game. Like
Yeah, Daniel Craig's the detective, and he's like figuring out what happened at the situation, and it's just
they're
all
really good, dude. Yeah.
Yeah. I do like those types of movies, man.
Yeah, they're fun.
The
to
Clue,
watch,
man, the original Clue movie,
Yeah.
was fucking awesome. With you're gonna have to catch my curveball again,
Shit,
bro.
I'm gonna let that. That's a wild pitch, bro.
The guy that played the first It, the clown.
Oh God, yeah. I know who you're talking
Tim.
about. Tim Curry.
Yes, there you go, guys.
Got it.
Man, that poor bastard now has like cerebral palsy or something
yeah.
worse than that.
Does
He's
he
in a
really?
wheelchair. He can barely talk
Oh,
and shit.
that sucks, bro.
Yeah. Great actor.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the first Clue. You know how many times I watched it as a kid?
Yeah, I've seen it a few
I
times.
watched it so much, bro. Tim Curry was amazing as the butler.
Yeah.
God, it was awesome. Anyways, all right, dude. So fill us in on our one of our top 5 women singers of all time.
Yeah, I'm all over this documentary, and we mentioned that this documentary was coming out, but we didn't have a date yet. But there's a trailer out too. They released a trailer this week. It's called "I Am Celine Dion." It's coming out on June 25th. Is the official release date. It's on Prime Video, so it's going straight to Prime Video. And this follows her last 2 years when she was diagnosed with the stiff person syndrome, which actually had her cancel like a massive tour that she was going on.
Right.
So she had to cancel it so she could kind of focus on her health and try to get better. And so this is kind of like that. It follows that journey. So it's like in the trailer is like crazy emotional and stuff. So if you're like a massive Celine Dion fan, you're gonna watch this and be like, oh shit, it's crazy. But that is finally coming out next month on June 25th. I'm all over it. I'm watching this.
I think you should. Everybody should.
Yeah, I love Celine Dion. She is one of the greatest singers of all time. A ton of hits.
Yeah, I mean,
How we didn't go see her in Vegas still.
that's a
she-
swing and miss on our part.
If she does get healthy enough to go back on tour, I'm robbing a bank and I'm going to try to get front row.
I don't think so, dude.
I don't know if she can do it.
Well, I just don't think that she's going to be able to make it happen, dude.
Yeah, because I heard the stiff person syndrome is pretty rough, bro. Like it's kind of hard to come back from it.
I was
Like
saying
there's no
before-
cure. Like she just has to deal with it. And so
And we're probably going to hear and see all this in the documentary.
Oh yeah. It's gonna explain all of this. And
Yeah. That's rough.
But yeah,
it's going to be emotional.
That's going to be one of those hard ones to watch. Like
you're going to cry.
Yeah. This reminds me of the Michael J. Fox one that I watched. I don't know if you watched that one yet.
No, I didn't even know he had one.
That one was hard to watch, bro.
Well, yeah, because he has not cerebral palsy, but Parkinson's.
Parkinson's, yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing that makes you like that documentary is that guy is never negative. It's crazy. Like, he has the worst time with this Parkinson's right now because, I mean, he's had it for 20 fucking years.
Yeah,
now.
It's been a long time.
And
at least 20.
Yeah, at least
years.
Maybe longer than that.
Probably. Maybe 30.
Mid 90s, I think, is when he actually.
I was going to say maybe 30s, dude. Yeah. We keep forgetting that it's 2024 and we're old.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
but I was like, because he was walking with like his physical trainer one time, and he just fucking fell over because you can't control your body when you have Parkinson's. That's what happens.
Right.
And some other lady was walking down the street, and he was like, "Oh, look, it looks like I fell for you," and it was like a joke, and I was like,
"Oh yeah, I've saw that."
He has like such a great positive mindset about it. It's crazy. But then when you're watching the documentary, like, man, this fuck. Because I grew up watching Michael J. Fox. I was a massive fan. Grew up watching him, and to see him deteriorate like that is pretty rough.
Yes.
So imagine I probably watched this and I'm like, God, this girl can sing her ass off, and this is going to affect her voice at some point. I think she can still kind of sing, but like, as far as going on tour and moving around and stuff, it's going to affect that more than anything. But
that reminds me of that documentary of the safety from the Saints, Steve Gleason.
Oh yeah.
There's a documentary that he did, and I don't remember what that was on. I think it's on Amazon actually. And I watched it, and it's before he has his disease and can't walk and do anything. Like I don't remember what he has, like a muscle or something. No, I think he has ALS.
ALS, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
And it's before, but he's diagnosed. But you just see it goes until he's in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
And it's bad, dude.
Yeah.
It's sad, is what it is. It's just like. It's just crazy to watch, man. There's a scene in that documentary where you're just like, wow.
Yeah.
And it makes you like fucking almost cry because you're just like, that's so sad. He's at like this fucking, this like revival or something. And like, you know, he's mad because he has it. And he's like, this preacher or whatever can't heal me. And he gets up there and they do whatever they do. And then he tries to run. And he just tries to sprint and he just fucking falls.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, you can't do that.
Right.
Like I'm sorry, but it's just it's not real.
Right.
To be able to cure a disease like that. There's no cure.
Yeah, right.
So anyways, it just reminds me of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, June 25th on Prime. That's when this thing drops, and I'm definitely hitting that up for sure.
As you should. And I will as well. That's literally exactly as we record on May 25th. That's 1 month away.
Yeah.
And that's coming out on Amazon?
Amazon Prime, yep.
Oof. There you go. Everybody out there that listens to this, you know you have Amazon Prime. You should watch this documentary.
Yes. That's how we watch our Thursday night football games.
Yeah, that's right. Can't wait for those to start. Absolutely. Looking forward to that, dude. Titanic. Celine Dion. Plus other... After we're done recording, we're going to watch the Stars game. But we're going to have some time, and we might as well hit that medley up, bro.
Of course, yeah. God damn, it's so good.
And I pay for YouTube Premium, so I don't have ads. Thank God.
That's so good, yeah.
Yeah, that's the best. That's the best investment I've ever made in my life. As much time as I spent on YouTube, buying premium where you don't have ads for $13 a month.
Yeah,
totally worth it.
Yeah, well, as much as you watch it, yeah, for sure.
Exactly. I can justify my fucking investment here.
Here's the thing, man. Whenever they start throwing ads in the middle of like a 5-minute video, that's where I draw the line.
Exactly, and
I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah,
I'm like in the middle of a song. It's like 3.5 minutes.
They've done that.
Like, yeah, here's a hey, before the song ends, here.
I was watching a music video. It was like the best part ever, and I was like dancing real. It's like, here comes a view for Purina Chow, and I'm like, God damn it! Yeah, I draw the line, bro. I'm done.
Yeah. It is frustrating, bro.
Very frustrating. Okay. We have an RIP segment, and unfortunately on this episode 139, we actually forgot a couple. We're bringing them up this week. But we went a few episodes without having a big thing. Thank God.
Yeah.
But we've unfortunately got 3 this week. And actually 4. I'm so sorry. I forgot another one. When we were drinking earlier, another one came up. I was like, you've got to be shitting me. But yeah, we have a RIP segment, and it's unfortunately a little larger than we prefer. That's for damn sure. Because I don't like this. But we also like to pay our respects. And that's what we do. All right, first one is a big one for us here in the area of Dallas-Fort Worth, where we live. Eddie Gossage, who, and you're like, who the hell is that? He was the longtime head of Texas Motor Speedway, and he was a big promoter, and he was really known for his big promotions when he was the head of Texas Motor Speedway, and he got like a lot. A lot of people say he was the reason NASCAR came here.
Yeah.
And 25 years he was the president of over here in Texas Motor Speedway, next to my house, dude, Fort Worth, Texas. And so yeah, he died. He passed away at 65 years old. Man, it was a big one. He wasn't the head of the Speedway anymore, and it's clearly obvious out there.
Because he was actually really instrumental in bringing a second race to Texas.
Right, yeah.
Because when they first started, there was only one, and then he brought a second one. Now there's not a second one anymore.
No.
But like he did fight really hard to get a second race here.
Yep.
In the fall, and that was fun, dude. Seeing 2 races in Texas.
I know, man. I missed that, actually. I wish they would do that again. Hopefully they will. But yeah, Eddie Gossage passed away at 65. Not super old, to be honest.
Not really, no.
To be honest with you, man, I thought he was older than that.
Yeah.
But he's passed away, unfortunately. So R.I.P. Mr. Eddie Gossage. Thank you for bringing NASCAR here in the Texas Motor Speedway. We really appreciate it. Next one, R.I.P. Dabney Coleman, who everybody's going to be like, who the fuck is that? One of those actors, again, if you Google Dabney Coleman and you see his face, you'll be like, oh, yeah, of course. Of course. Let's see. Dabney Coleman, he was an actor, and he was born in 1932, so he made it a long ways, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 92 years old, passed away. And again, just Google him. You'll totally understand. You'll totally know who it is.
You've seen him.
War Games was what he was in the 80s.
Yeah, he's got 170 something credits.
It's got a million credits.
You've seen him in something.
Sure. Yeah, and if you're our age, You've Got Mail. He was in that movie in '98. Yeah. He's been in so many other movies, man, and was a big guy. He was in the Beverly Hillbillies. Beverly Hillbillies. The Muppets, Cloak and Dagger, Dragnet. I mean, Jesus Christ, he was in everything, dude. Stuart Little. This is where this guy was. The range was just all over the fucking board, dude.
Yeah.
And like I said, if you Google a picture of Dabney Coleman, you'll see him. He was in Yellowstone, bro.
Yeah. That's what I was about to say. That was like his that was his final role in 2019. He played John Dutton Jr. in Yellowstone.
Okay. That's a big thing that you are. I have still never, ever watched Yellowstone.
The first 2 seasons, perfect.
And you told me that like it got shitty.
Yeah. The first 2 seasons are really good television. After that fucking show went to shit. I don't know. Taylor Sheridan's a great fucking... He's really good at creating TV shows, and for some reason this one just went to shit, and I don't know why, but the 3rd season I couldn't watch it, bro. I couldn't get through it. So
yeah, well there you go. I'm not even gonna waste my time then.
Yeah, but the first 2 seasons, like that, I've said that before. I was like, they should have ended this after season 2. And it would have been a great show. I mean, I don't know how it ends. It's still going, actually. But Kevin Costner's not even a part of it anymore. So I was like...
So that's where you know it's bad.
Yeah, it's like, it's going to get worse.
Yeah.
And like I said, I haven't seen the 4th season. I know the 5th season's about to come out, but I don't care about it.
Yeah. So. Wow, there are 5 seasons, huh?
Yep.
Well, all right. R.I.P. Dabney Coleman. R.I.P. Morgan Spurlock. Everybody's like, who the hell is that? Well... you would, again, recognize him immediately, probably. He was the writer, director, actor of the groundbreaking documentary Super Size Me back in the day. Remember that one?
Yes, I do. He ate like McDonald's for 30 straight days.
30 straight days of
For
eating
every
nothing
meal.
but McDonald's.
Yeah, every meal was McDonald's.
Breakfast, lunch, dinner,
Yeah.
all three. He like did scientific testing, how that would affect you.
Yeah.
And this is back when McDonald's still had supersize.
Yeah, and
That's why he called it supersize.
Dude, he gained a ton of weight, bro.
gained a ton of weight, and his cholesterol went through the roof.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't die then.
Yeah. There was a couple times during the filming of this. If you've watched it, you know. A couple times during the filming of this where he was like eating like lunch or dinner, and that's all he was eating, of course, was McDonald's.
Yeah,
and he was throwing up.
That's insane.
Because, I mean, McDonald's is not good.
It's fucking evil food. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not good.
It's not good for you.
It's not good. Yo, shout out Izzy in chat right now. I saw her come in. It is not Sunday, Izzy. It's Saturday. But we
Yeah.
appreciate you and we love you. Izzy, are you hammered right now? It's Saturday.
God, I hope so. You should be.
And we love you. But yes, Morgan Spurlock. That came out in
Dude, what did
that came
what
out
happened?
like 20 years ago.
I didn't see like what he was. It just it had to be something.
He had a
because he's
private
50
battle with cancer.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
Yeah,
I was
53
gonna say,
years
he's
old.
only 53. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, he had cancer. Unfortunately, passed away.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's his biggest thing was Supersize Me. Like you said,
Yeah.
nothing but straight McDonald's for 30 days. The film that he did earned 20 million worldwide, which is massive because that he had his budget was probably nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just him and his wife filming everything.
Yeah, I think it was just him. I think he did that on his own, and it became like this huge viral kind of thing.
Yep. So it's really sad. Really sad. He did a couple other things. Of course, not his only thing. He did a couple other things, but that's his most famous thing.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine trying to do that, dude. I wouldn't do it actually.
No, dude, I could.
I couldn't eat fucking McDonald's. He was trying everything on the menu, of course.
Yeah.
He had like their salads and their fish fillet. Oh God, the fish.
Oh,
That alone would make me vomit
yeah. No, there's no.
because
Because
that's not fresh.
No, there's no fucking way. Bro.
Fish fillet that's fresh. I'm like, oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, you just thawed that this morning, actually, out of the fucking freezer for however long it was in there.
Could you eat McDonald's fries 30 straight days with every meal?
No.
They're fries.
Not
because we've talked about their fries.
Their fries
that's
are
the
great.
best part of their
Yeah.
menu.
But every day, no.
What about McFlurries?
No.
What about chicken nuggets?
Bro, those things are gross.
They are.
Like my daughter loves them, so that's the
Of
only.
course.
Whenever I have my kids, they want to eat those nuggets, and I'll take them to it. And then I remember one time she was done eating, and I was like kind of cleaning up, and I go, "Are you done with these?" She's like, "Yeah." So I tried one.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh my God, that's disgusting." Because there's no part of that is part of chicken, dude. That's all processed It's not real.
No, it's not real at all.
Disgusting. And I was like, there's no way I could eat like 5 or 10 of those. Like what comes in a meal or whatever. 6 of them or whatever it is.
Well, now they have like fucking 20 or some shit.
Fucking fuck that.
By the way, the other day I saw Wendy's has like a 50 McNugget meal now. I'm like, oh my God.
Those are probably better than, dude, McDonald's nuggets are gross, bro.
They're all gross.
Yeah.
Probably Tyson that I buy at the store too.
Probably. Yeah.
They're like, yeah, no antibiotics used ever. I'm like, this is probably the worst thing I've ever had in my life. And I'm still putting it in my body.
Yeah.
I believe the label.
Yeah.
Just like we all believe McDonald's is healthy.
Yeah, for real.
It's not. It's not at all. But yeah, R.I.P. Morgan Spurlock, man. That's really sad. And now I'll leave. This came out like literally when we were hanging out earlier. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, what the fuck? And it literally just happened an hour ago, 2 hours ago. It's the first time I heard it. PGA golfer Grayson Murray, 30, dies.
Wow.
I don't think there's any news about what's going on. He passed away this morning. PGA Tour Commissioner Jay Monahan said in a statement. So Grayson Murray, he's won a couple tournaments, dude, and was golfing really well. 30 years old, and nothing about how. 30 years old though. Something had to have happened to make that happen. That's way too young, dude.
I'm sure that'll come out at some point, but man, 30, that's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. PGA Tour golfer Grayson Murray. R.I.P. man, 30 years old. That is really sad because, like you said, that's usually if he wasn't murdered or something like that. That's usually drug related,
Yeah.
drinking related, something like that.
Or,
right?
I mean, like, well, who was the Angels pitcher that was like 28 and he had an actual heart attack? Like at 28 and he died from that.
That's
And
true.
one of those things that you're like,
Yeah.
holy shit. And who knows if this is what that was.
Yeah, I don't want to speculate.
But
we don't know.
normally we do, like, somebody dies this young. It's usually not natural.
Usually self-induced
Yeah.
in some way.
Yeah.
Not saying suicide. I hope not. That's terrible if that's the case. Hopefully not, because he's a really good golfer, bro.
Yeah.
He won a couple tournaments, and he was actually golfing really well recently. So we'll see. But, yeah, we just found that out today. Grayson Murray, unfortunately. 30 years, that is way too young, dude.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I can't imagine.
I remember when I turned 30, I was like, oh, my God, I'm 30. But I'd never felt, I mean, Jesus Christ, I'm 38 now. I don't feel like I'm 38.
Yeah.
In my mind, I'm like, I'm fucking still great, bro.
Yeah.
I'm good. My body does not agree, but that's okay. But I can't imagine being 30 and that's it. Done. I was just like, man, that ain't fair, dude.
Yeah.
There's so much more life to live, you know? So, RIP to all those. Unfortunately, we go through that segment. That was a rough one, bro. We had a bunch there, dude.
Yeah. So many, dude. Like, when we've talked about this, like, we like it when we go like a long stretch of episodes where we don't have a RIP segment, but man, these days it seems like it's every other week or something.
I know. As the older we get, the more they come, bro, and it's unfortunate. Okay, let's move on. Let's get into the sports. We got some great stuff to get into in the sports world, of course. All right, first things first, though, and this is sports, of course. Just want to say real quick, and I had to speak out about this because I've seen it out there, and I support. Obviously, we support women and everything. But, okay. Everybody knows Caitlin Clark, probably the most popular college women's basketball player ever, right?
Easily.
She broke the scoring record in college basketball.
Highest points per game of all time.
Men and women's.
Broke the total. Yeah.
Men and women's.
Yeah.
The NCAA record.
Greatest college basketball player of all time.
Yes. Going to the WNBA. She's already played, I don't know, 5 or 6 games. I don't follow the WNBA.
No.
However, she got drafted number 1 overall in the WNBA draft.
Yep.
Which is great. ESPN covered that and all that. That's awesome, dude. Somebody needs to do something for the WNBA because no one was going.
No.
And no one was watching.
Nobody's watching this.
Yeah. But she has made it to where people are starting to watch.
Every arena she's been to has sold out.
Yeah. And
People
that's great.
When she goes on the road, people are just going to see her.
Yeah. Her team was flying on charter flights.
Yeah.
Now they're on a private,
Yeah.
like a not a charter flight, sorry, commercial flight.
Yeah.
Because like they landed here in DFW on a commercial flight.
Yeah.
So she was like flying with people sitting next to her and be like, Jesus, that's Caitlin Clark. Like selfie.
Yeah.
Now they're on like chartered flights, the team,
Mm.
you know? So she's, opening the door for women's sports to get a little more serious, which is great. I don't mind that. I'm not saying I watch it. I'm just saying it's good.
No, it's always good. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what we think
Right.
as men.
Yeah.
We're like, hey, man, that's great. Caitlin Clark's badass.
Yeah.
Love it. Awesome. Women in the WNBA and other women
Yeah. On like
on talk shows,
talk shows. Yeah.
they don't feel that way. They feel like Caitlin Clark,
Fucking crazy to me.
they are so petty in saying that she has that the only reason she's popular is because she's white. And this is their quote. This is their quotes, not mine.
Mm-hmm.
It's because she's white, she's rich. And that's the only reason she's popular. And I'm like, yo, I thought she was popular because she was the best college basketball player of all time.
That's the only reason why.
Like,
For
I don't give a fuck if somebody's black or white or whatever.
For somebody
if they're that
to come
good.
out and say this shit. Another woman, by the way.
And that's what I'm saying. Women are the ones tearing her down.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And it's people like Jamel Hill, who is one of the worst motherfuckers on the planet.
And that's who I'm talking about.
She's one of the worst people on the planet.
Yes.
just because Caitlin Clark is not black, you're going to tear her down because she's the best player of all time?
It
just
shouldn't
because
matter.
you're black, you want her to be black, and it just didn't happen that way, and so you're going to just shit on her? That's the shittiest thing you could do.
I'm sorry, but those people are they come across to me as racist, and I don't understand it because they're women.
Yeah.
I thought they were supposed to build each other up.
Yeah.
No matter what.
You have a perfect opportunity. You have like an outlet to praise this woman, to help younger girls, to reach a bunch of other women, to
bring awareness to your sport that no one watches.
That has been in the fucking dumpster. The only reason why it's alive is because the NBA is paying for it.
Yeah.
I mean, give me a fucking break. Now you can almost stand on your own just because of this girl.
And of course, the other girl that came out of the draft, Angel Reese, she tweeted about this and took a shot at Caitlin Clark as well.
Of course.
And then she deleted the tweet.
Of course she did.
Yeah.
Own it, bitch.
Yeah. No,
That's
she
what I
won't
say.
do that.
No.
She deleted it. And so it's just funny. Like the only people that are hating on Caitlin are women.
That's wild to me, dude.
That's wild to me too. I thought they were supposed to like build this up.
No. And if you're out there shitting on Caitlin Clark and you're a woman, you're a piece of shit. I'm just going to say it.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't understand it, dude. I thought this was a good thing for their sport and for the women athletes everywhere.
Yeah.
No matter what color you are, it doesn't matter.
Right. It doesn't. It's fucking stupid, dude.
Bro, when I was growing up and I was a kid, Michael Jordan, the NBA was big, but it wasn't even close to what it is now, dude.
Right, yeah.
Michael Jordan made it that.
Mm-hmm.
And he's black. But I was a kid and I loved him.
Right.
Because I was like, this is the greatest athlete of all time. I love this guy.
Yeah.
Don't care what he is. He's the greatest competitor. By the way, still probably the greatest competitor ever.
Yeah, you're not going to see another one like that. Not in my
How
lifetime.
young, dude? If I was a young athlete, I'd be like, this is the guy that I want to be. I would be just like him. But I guess you're just born with that competitiveness because that guy would have probably like kicked his own mom in the face to win another championship.
Probably.
Because he was that way.
Yeah.
Just saying, people like this that come in to their sport and bring it to popularity up, how are you going to shit on that, dude?
I don't get it, man.
And the only people that are shitting on it, like you said, are women.
Women, yeah.
Blows my mind, dude.
I mean, y'all have been waiting for something like this to happen to this sport for so long.
Yeah.
And it finally happens, and then your fucking immediate thing is to point out her race and her her sexuality. Like,
I know. That's what I'm saying.
She's not a lesbian. Oh my God. This woke fucking bullshit pisses me off, dude.
Me too, dude.
Yo, you can't get on board with a white, straight female dominating her sport. What the fuck?
I mean,
none of that matters, by the way.
None of it matters.
She's just good at playing basketball. It doesn't matter what color she is or who she sleeps with. Who gives a fuck? It drives me nuts, bro.
No, dude. Nobody gives a fuck.
Bro.
Just let her play basketball, and that's her job.
Yeah.
That's what she's paid to do. Shittily, by the way.
Yeah.
She has sponsorships that pay her way more.
Oh,
but the WNBA, they don't have any money to pay because nobody watches. But now they are, thanks to her.
Yeah.
Which you should all be happy about because one day they're going to get higher pays because of her.
Yeah, exactly. Just remember, like, some of us, like, we have daughters, and if they were playing, if they were great at basketball or whatever, we'd be like, this is great for them.
Of course.
They have somebody to look up to.
My daughter actually loves Caitlin Clark. She's like,
Yeah.
she's awesome.
Yeah.
She looks up to her.
And that's great.
Yeah. She would look up to Angel Reese, too, except for she talks shit about the other chick that's better than her.
Yeah. Dude,
So I tell her, I'm like, don't be like that.
Exactly, yeah. You got to lift each other up, especially when you're, I guess, if you're in some sort of, like, minority group like that, like women that think that they're in this group that...
Yeah.
But now you got this one woman that's, like, single-handedly lifting up this sport, dude.
Yeah. No, 100%. Popularity-wise, absolutely. Like
And
you
somebody like Jamel Hill, who always, it doesn't matter what it is, she always brings race.
Oh, yeah.
That's her first go-to.
Yeah. I don't get it.
That's just poison for this country, bro. She's one of the worst people of all time, and I can't fucking stand her, and I never will.
Yeah. Except for ESPN still gives her money.
I can't believe that, by the way. But, you know, ESPN needs to have that.
We know that.
So, for somebody like that to do that, you just got to, you got to sit your daughters down and say, look,
don't do this, do this.
Yeah.
treat how like everybody the way that you want to be treated, and that's it.
Yeah,
I mean that's literally it.
right. Well, even during Caitlin Clark's senior season when she was actually getting real close to the record, there was people sitting there breaking her down, and
Oh yeah,
and it wasn't white people. Let me tell you that. So it's like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
yeah.
Y'all are, this is
I just don't understand
This
it
is the
either.
reason why there's so much division, because y'all are going to bring
Yeah.
It can't just be a woman dominating her sport, no matter what color she is or whatever. I don't know. It brought so much, like, and even college basketball, women's college basketball wasn't that fucking great until she came along.
According to our vice president, their brackets just happened last couple years, and I'm like, you fucking moron. Shut the fuck up, you idiot.
I mean, we got to get rid of these fucking morons, bro.
Okay, so Izzy at least says in our chat that they're just jealous bitches, and she would know she's a female, so
Yeah.
we appreciate that comment.
Yeah, and she's right. If they're not the star, they don't want anybody else to be, and that's actually a very good point.
Yeah, and that's insane to me. I thought they were
supposed
supposed to build each other up, man, but man, all right, well there you go. And I just wanted to mention that I have a problem with that, of course. And Charles Barkley actually was really cool on his TNT saying, like, y'all, WNBA players, other NBA, stop doing this. Y'all being petty.
Yeah.
Like, Caitlin Clark's done more for you than you can ever imagine.
Mm-hmm.
You're being petty. Yeah. Charles Barkley, love Charles. I pretty much agree with everything Charles Barkley always says, bro.
Dude, he doesn't miss much.
No, he does not. Except for when he's trying for a title against Michael Jordan.
That's true.
Doesn't happen, does it, Charles?
Nope. You ran into that dynasty.
Charles, I'm going to whoop your ass.
Y'all playing quarters against the wall?
Y'all playing quarters against the wall? Kenan Thompson coming in. He's the only character that I can do.
Yeah.
But I've been on SNL for 30-something years.
Yeah.
I wonder why. Anyways. Okay. So moving off of that, the other thing that we talked about last week, and we talked about this last week for quite a while, because it was a big thing that came out with the NFL, was the Harrison Butker speech that he gave, the commencement speech that he gave at Benedictine College. For some reason, started a massive uproar. People were pissed off at him for speaking his faith, basically, and what he thinks everybody in the audience that is Catholic should do, because he's Catholic and he was at a Catholic college. Just speaking to Catholic people.
Yeah.
And the mainstream media ran with this like crazy, of course, and started massive things, which, by the way, a good point that you brought up is they want to divide everybody. That's their goal.
That's all it is, yeah.
Yeah. A divided people is easier to control.
For media and like social media personalities, there's nothing good for agreeing with anybody.
Exactly.
You have to be the person that says, nope, this is fucking bad, and to make a fucking trend.
Yeah.
And that's what happened with this whole thing. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah. So we talked a lot about this last episode. Obviously, people were upset, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't matter what you believe in. I don't care. Me and Leaf do not give a fuck. We were on the side of, look, this guy is speaking to a Catholic college. He's a Catholic. He's speaking what he believes. He's got freedom of speech, dude. Who gives a fuck? If you're upset about it, don't listen to it.
Yeah.
We don't care. It's his fucking beliefs, man. He's allowed to say what he wants to fucking believe in. He's not speaking to every goddamn woman in America or anything. He's not telling every woman in America, get in the kitchen, bitch. Like, that's your only role. He didn't say that. He said, like, a lot of you will have many successful careers, and you should be happy about that. But some of you, like my wife, will have a happy career whenever you're a wife and a homemaker.
Well, he even praised his wife's career, she has an amazing career, and his mom too. And people keep saying this shit. And here's the fucking thing, dude. Harrison Butker didn't come out and say, you women need to get in the fucking kitchen and be a wife and mom.
No.
He didn't fucking say that.
No.
He said that some of you, he said a lot of you are going to go on and do great things.
That's amazing.
And then then he said, but I bet some of you are looking forward to having a family.
Of course, there's
That's
a lot
all
of
he fucking said.
There's a lot of women out there that are like that agree with me on a couple of things that I posted. They were like, I couldn't wait to be a mom. I was so excited to be a mom. And there's a lot of women that don't want to be that, and that's great.
And I've seen so many posts about women saying that, oh, Harrison says my life doesn't have meaning unless I have kids and a wife. And that's not what he fucking
No,
said.
hell no, that's not what he said, dude.
What he said was his wife said she didn't think her life began until she became a mother. So listen to the goddamn whole speech, please.
Yes, please.
And don't look at TikTok and some fucking jealous ass bitch saying that, oh, Harrison's telling me to make sandwiches for my husband. That's not what he fucking said.
Not at all.
Just watch the whole speech, please. That's all I'm going to say now because we did
cover this a while.
Yeah,
but I just want to say the reason why I came back to this is because he finally came back and responded. Mm-hmm. And his only thing was, I'm not apologizing for speaking my beliefs and my faith. He's like, that's my beliefs and my faith. I'm not apologizing for it. Yeah. The other thing I wanted to say was Patrick Mahomes came out and talked about this as well after some OTAs. They always do like press conferences and everything, which is good and bad. Mostly bad for me, for my team. We'll get there in a second.
Right.
But he said, hey, man, I support Harrison Butker. The thing I judge him on is what kind of person and teammate he is. He's nothing but a good person. I've introduced him to some people. And by the way, Travis Kelce also, same thing. Introduced him to some people. Always been nothing but respectful. Great. I don't necessarily agree with what he says, but that's his thing. I mean, and Andy Reid said the same thing. This is America, dude. Freedom of speech. Mm-hmm. Doesn't matter if you don't agree with him. The guy has a right to say what he wants to say. He didn't say anything wrong. Yeah. He said what he believes in.
Right.
And that's it. And then Mahomes, like I said like, every time I've talked to Harrison and been around him for 7 years, he's been nothing but a great guy. And that's what I judge a person off of is his character.
Yeah.
He's a great guy. He's a great husband, a great father. And that's it. He said what he believes in. Maybe I don't agree with it. That's okay. That's called America, man. We all get along. That's the reason why we have this country, dude. We may not agree on everything, but we got to coexist.
Yeah.
And we can, by the way. We can coexist. But you have these fucking morons out there that want to cause all these fucking problems and everything and divide everybody, and that's the fucking issue, dude. So stop it. Be more like this. Be more like Mahomes and Travis Kelce when they're talking about Harrison Butker's speech about how, look, dude, he's a great fucking guy. This is what he believes.
Yeah.
I may not believe that all the way.
Right.
But he's a great guy, and we're great friends because of that.
Yeah.
And they don't push each other. We don't push each other's beliefs on everybody. We're great fucking friends and everything.
Right. Yeah. Oh, my God. He loves his fucking family. What a terrible fucking person.
And by the way, like I said last week, the only people that are pissed about this are non-Catholics or like non-believers of that religion. Mm-hmm. And that's okay.
Yeah.
You can believe what you believe. But don't try to cancel or fire this guy, because that's the thing I have a problem with is the fact that they're like, start a petition, release this guy, Chiefs. And I'm like, the guy should not lose his job for saying what he believes in. No. And that goes for everybody, not just professional football players. That goes for everybody. Unfortunately, out there in the business world, we can't say what we believe.
No, we can't.
Because we'll get fucking fired.
We will get fired for sure.
Yeah. And I'm like, that's fucked up. We should be able to say what we want to. This is America, man.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's Memorial Day weekend. I'm fucking patriotic, goddammit.
Yeah, we're flying the fucking flag today. But anyway, man, yeah, it's nuts that you can't scroll through something that you don't agree with without posting something about it, and posting something absolutely ridiculous like, oh, I just heard this fucking soundbite that was 30 seconds long. And I was looking at somebody else's opinion of it. I'm going to jump on that train. These people that are like posting on TikTok about it, they don't have their own thoughts. They got it from somebody else,
right?
Who misinterpreted the whole fucking speech, by the way. Just watch it's 22 minutes. It's not that long. Watch the whole speech. And if you still come away from it thinking that Harrison Butker thinks it needs to go back to fucking caveman times, you're fucking wrong.
No, he's not saying that at all, dude.
You're fucking wrong. He's only talking about example. And what he was telling women too. This is the biggest point that I had to make about this. Is what he was telling women too was like, in today's culture, women think that they have to go out there and just chase these fucking promotions and have to be this big like CEO or that's not true. You can today's world. You can, if you want, meet a man, marry him, have kids, and if you have that opportunity to stay at home, there's nothing wrong with that. And to raise your kids and family. That's all he was saying, dude. He wasn't saying that's your fucking purpose.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, dude. I've never seen something so fucking stupid.
Well, and we talked about...
And this overshadows shit like this overshadowed watching... We saw a video of P. Diddy kicking a bitch in her face.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
In a hallway.
In the hotel hallway. Yeah.
And this overshadows that.
Yeah.
That drives,
by the way,
crazy.
no, that hasn't been blown up like this.
Well, and also he puts out a fucking video saying, I'm sorry, and I'm like, you can't just say a sorry after you assaulted a woman in a hallway.
That's just one thing he's done, by the way. There's multiple. We're talking about... Dude, they don't raid your home.
Right.
Unless something else is going on.
This Harrison Butker thing has overshadowed that. And that's where this fucking world is going to
that's
shit.
That's why the reason I said like the media and everything has gone to shit, because they're playing that up more than that.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, wait a minute, isn't this backwards? Didn't P. Diddy like have something going on with like potential like trafficking, of sex trafficking?
Yeah, there's something going on.
Like, I mean, shouldn't that be blown up more than a guy giving a speech about his faith?
Yeah.
I mean, something's wrong here, right?
How much he loves his wife and kids.
Yeah,
oh
I'm
God,
just like,
oh my God, this guy's the devil. He should not be kicking anymore.
Yeah. He should not be kicking field goals at a high percentage.
Christ, you fucking people are driving me nuts, bro.
Yeah, I know, dude. Anyways. So I just wanted to say.
I'm sorry, I just realized that I called that girl a bitch and she's not.
Well, I mean,
I was worked up.
Yeah, well, yeah, we were
P.
worked
Diddy
up.
beat a woman in a hallway, and y'all are worried more about Harrison Butker.
Yeah, that's true.
And he actually went on social media to say, I'm sorry, I feel bad for what I did. Oh, okay, that makes it right.
That doesn't make anything. Like, we can all say that. You did it, dude. And it's on film. It was bad. It was really bad.
It was so bad.
Yeah. So.
But Harrison Butker's the devil.
Yeah.
We get it.
Well, I mean, if you fall for that, I'm sorry.
It's so bad, dude.
Yeah.
Anyway. Just watch his whole speech, please.
By the way, I couldn't order a Harrison Butker jersey. If you're on YouTube, I wanted it right here in the back screen, but it was guess what? It was sold out.
Yeah, because people support.
Yeah.
Thank God.
I was going to buy one and put it right there, but it's coming soon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do it. It's going to be framed right next to Hamilton.
I'm drafting him in the first round in my fantasy league.
I probably will too. You know what? I'm going to get points from him. He doesn't miss field goals.
No, he hits 90% of his field goals.
And fucking Kansas City scores a lot, so.
There's I don't want to sound like I'm sexist right now, but there's a girl out there saying I can kick a field goal, and she kicked like a 30-yarder just by herself, out there. And I was like, okay, yeah, why don't you do that? Do a 57-yarder to send your team to the fucking Super Bowl, and then we can talk.
Yeah, and back it up a little bit.
Yeah, 30 yards.
But I mean, I'm sure there's females out there that
can kick a 30-yarder, bro.
No, you cannot. We've seen it.
That's true.
Okay, so that's all we wanted to wrap up on that. The fact that Harrison Butker did respond and was like, hey, I'm not apologizing for my faith.
Yeah.
And all that. And we're kind of passionate about that.
Good for Harrison Butker is all I got to say.
Yeah. No, we're kind of passionate about that because it just doesn't feel right for somebody to get criticized the way he's getting criticized.
Well,
so
yeah. I mean, like I said, if he was saying sexist shit out there, of course we're going to address that. But he didn't say anything close to that shit.
Nothing.
So
anyways, the reason I said OTAs are great, but it's not good when you get press conferences after the fact, if it's my team, is because Dak Prescott gave a press conference after OTAs. He's entering his final year of his contract, which I know.
And there's an extension coming up, right? Is what I keep
hearing.
I mean, who knows?
So far, nothing. I mean,
that's wild because I figured Jerry's like, we got to get this on paper.
Well, if you're going to do it, Kirk Cousins set the bar. So that's how much you got to pay him.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of money, Dak Prescott says there's only one thing that I'm playing for. And Dak Prescott, quote, I don't play for money. Never cared for it, to be honest with you. Would give it up just to play this game. So I allow that to the business people to say what it's worth, what they're supposed to give a quarterback of my play, a person of my play, a leader of my play. For me, it's about, as I said, control what I can control and handle that part, and the rest of it will take care of itself. Dak Prescott says, I don't play for money. Dude, stop talking, maybe. You're fucking dumb, dude.
Yeah.
I understand you're talking about, like, the agent handles that side of the thing. Obviously, the only reason you're playing football is because you're making millions and millions of dollars.
Right.
You're not gonna fucking sit there if you don't play for money. Okay, great. If you don't play for money, Dak, tell your agent I'll play for league minimum next year.
You're right.
That's it. I don't care about money.
Yeah, if you're committed to being the Cowboys and committed to winning a Super Bowl with them.
By the way, he didn't say that, by the way. He just said, would give it up just to play this game. He didn't say, I just want to win a title. I just want to win a Super Bowl. Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing of that.
Yeah, so you know he's full of shit.
Exactly. He's full of shit.
Everybody
It's just
plays
the dumbest
for money.
fucking quote I've ever seen from a person ever. And of course it came from my quarterback. I can't stand him. I want him off the team so bad, dude. And I've seen what he does in the playoffs, bro. We know.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't play for money. Okay. Sure, guy.
Yeah.
Sure. I'm sure that house that you got and that car that you got and those suits that you got.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing like that.
You're going to be able to maintain that lifestyle if you decide to play fucking football for free or for the league minimum.
Or just go work at a regular job.
Right, yeah.
Guy's full of shit, dude. And that sucks that he's saying that. And I mean, just don't say something like that. That's just stupid. I know he's going to his final year contract, but just be like, hey, like, dude, I just want to win a fucking title, dude.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I want to see my quarterback say that. I don't want to see him say this.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Well, it's the whole, you can tell the difference between, like, a guy like that and Tom Brady. Tom Brady, who always took pay cuts.
He did.
All the time when he was with the Patriots.
He did.
That's why they won goddamn 7 of them. Or 6 of them.
6 of them, yeah.
And he won another one outside of that. Like, the moment he left, he still won.
Yeah, and he didn't. I mean, I don't know how much he made in Tampa Bay. Probably wasn't much.
It wasn't much. Dude.
Well, I mean, it was still way more than me.
No, of course, yeah. I mean, it was a big contract. Don't get me wrong, but he wasn't like $60 fucking million.
No. I just,
but he.
well, it's like Cousins too. We called him out on this,
Yeah.
the Atlanta contract. He's like, in Minnesota, he's like, I've been financially blessed, and I really don't. I'm financially blessed, and I'm good. And then he goes over and signs the largest contract ever, and everybody in Minnesota's like, you fucking liar.
You're right. Yeah.
And it's like, dude, my agent handles that side of the deal. It's like, all right, stop passing this off on the
Don't
agent.
act like you don't have a word.
The agent works for you, dude.
Yeah,
We talked about this with,
Yeah.
who was it? The contract, Montgomery.
Oh, yeah,
Boris.
Yeah.
We're like, the agent works for you, bro.
Yeah. Jordan Montgomery could say, give me a fucking contract, bro.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what
just-
you tell your agent to do, and they go and do it. If your agent is saying, no, man, I can get you more money, hold up.
You could say
the
like,
power
no, this is-
dynamic is wrong.
Yeah. Don't let the
Now, if
players are
Montgomery was
easy.
saying, get me the most money ever, then I get it.
Yeah, of course.
But when you're sitting there like fucking a month from fucking opening day and you still don't have a contract.
But it's very telling that he fired Boris
Right, yeah.
right
no
away.
shit. Yeah.
So
He got a 1-year deal for what? How much was it? Like
25. I think.
Yeah,
20, 25.
with the Diamondbacks, and he was like, and then he fires him. He's
Immediately
like, that's
fired
obviously not the deal he wanted.
Yeah. So, just saying though, it's just funny how they're like, I allow the business people to say what I'm worth, and he's like, I just do that. I don't play for them. I just play the game. I'm like, yeah, the paychecks don't hurt, bro. You're such a liar, dude.
100%, dude.
And by the way, I just want to say on the other side of this, there's nothing wrong saying like, hey, this is the market.
Yeah.
This is what I'm paid because of the market. I didn't ask for this. There's nothing wrong with saying that.
Right. You could come out and say, dude, I love playing football, but I also want to get paid for playing football.
For
There's
what I'm
nothing wrong with
worth.
it. Yeah,
What
yeah.
I'm worth. And the market is what it is right now.
Yeah, that's the thing, dude. That's like, I remember when Golick was on the radio, bro. Mike Golick, he was like, I'm all about guys going out and getting what they're worth.
Sure.
And you should, yes.
That's just like our jobs.
Yeah.
We want to get paid what we're worth.
Yeah. Like when I'm killing it or whatever, I have something to take to the table. I'm like, I should be making more money. What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
Yeah. So just for him to be like, I don't play for money. I'm like, you're such a fucking idiot, dude. Don't say that.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
But then again, that's Dak Prescott. And that's my quarterback, unfortunately. Hopefully for the last year, because like I said, this is his last year of contract. I don't want him anymore. I never want. By the way, he's making $34 million this year. I'm sure those paychecks don't hurt.
No, not even a little bit.
If you don't play for any money, Dak, $34 million, cool. The whole $34 million this year, you don't play for money, donate to the Eskimo Brothers podcast. We'll take it and we'll turn this podcast into a goddamn fucking monster.
Yes.
If you don't play for money.
Right.
But I guarantee you that guy is going to keep all of that and make sure
Every
he's good to go.
dime.
Yeah, of course. He's going to buy him a new Tesla, a new house, a new property somewhere.
Yeah.
All that shit, dude. Would give it up just to play this game. Fucking liar.
No, you wouldn't, bro.
Fucking guy. Imagine having your quarterback on your team saying that he doesn't play for money. What a fucking idiot. What a fucking idiot.
Yep.
Fuck. That's what we have to look forward to, Cowboys Nation. Our quarterback doesn't play for money. This is going to be a nightmare season, and I can't wait.
It's going to be fun to watch.
5-12. 5-12.
I need to get my CPR license
Please.
updated because I'm going to have to revive this guy
Please do that.
during some of the episodes in football season.
5-12, please, God. All right, man. Let's move on.
Let's move on.
I can't do it anymore. It's not football. It's May. I shouldn't be talking about football.
Right.
We're past the
I
draft.
tell you what, dude. I don't know if it's Jerry. He keeps throwing shit out there, little things, little breadcrumbs for people to pick up.
Well, you have the OTAs, and these idiots say
Yeah.
something like that, and you're like, oh, my God, what are you, fucking dumb?
yeah.
Like, you can't fucking do that, dude.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to move on to the playoff teams that we have here. The teams that matter, actually.
Yeah. The DFW teams that.
DFW teams that matter.
Right.
Okay, real quick, though. I do need to relieve myself because Leaf and I have been drinking
Since
before the
about,
pod, and I've had three
about 1
already.
o'clock.
We've both had three.
Yeah.
So just got to take a quick little pee break, and then we'll be right back. We got playoff things to wrap up, and then crazy story, of course. So be right back, everybody. Hang on YouTube. Hey guys, we back. YouTube
Emptied the tanks.
emptied the tanks. Also, yeah, shout out Izzy once again if you're still here. We will. Yes, you're coming. You're. By the way, you're coming down.
We got to make that happen.
Yeah,
I mean,
no matter what, you're coming down. Doesn't matter if Dak doesn't join your salary.
you're going to come down. We're gonna
That's not happening, by the way.
We're going to go to the game, and then you're going to be on the podcast.
Hell yeah. All right, dude. So, moving on to the other exciting teams in DFW, of course.
Yes.
I need a fresh beer for this. because it's just the best thing ever.
Same.
2 beers for 2 teams in the conference finals. First team we got coming up, the Dallas Mavericks are in the Western Conference Final in the NBA. They are now, as we sit here and record on May 25th, they are now up 2-0 in the Western Conference Final Series against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Amazing, because they won the first 2 games on the road in Minnesota. Last night's game was epic as fuck because Luka takes the ball with fucking 8-9 seconds left, dribbles, boom, steps back, hits a 3 with 3 seconds left, drains it to go up 109-108, which was the final, which 3 seconds left. They still got a shot off, which I was holding my breath when they took that. I was like, fuck.
100%.
It looked like it was going in. I was like, God damn it. But it did not go in. So the Mavericks are up 2-0, coming home with a 2-0 lead in the Western Conference Final. That's massive.
That is beautiful. Yes.
And let me just tell you right now, the Mavericks during this series and the one before this, to me, I have enjoyed highly watching basketball again, which is crazy for me to say. But this team is pretty damn good, pretty special, bro. And they have 2 guys, Kyrie Irving and Luka, who, I mean, in my mind, I'm like, who's better in the league?
Yeah.
It's,
Probably
that as that 1-2 punch.
Yeah, that best 1-2. Yeah, that's what I say. They look good out there, man.
I love them, dude.
I'm not like a massive NBA fan, like I said, but I've been kind of keeping tabs on it just because it's a DFW team, and if I'm going to root for anybody, it's going to be the Mavericks.
Of course.
The fact that they're up 2-0, Western Conference Finals, that's fucking great. It's a great thing.
Up 2-0. I mean, look, now you're coming home with a 2-0 lead, and you just win 2 games, and I'm like, dude, just sweep them, finish it.
Yeah,
Like, I mean,
finish him
at home. I mean, come on, dude.
Yeah, it would be.
Like, get some rest.
Yeah.
Because Luka needs some
for
rest.
the finals.
Luka was on his press conference after the game. By the way, that dude's funny as fuck.
Yeah. Well, and he's been carrying this team for years.
Yeah,
by the
and he's
way.
tired.
Yeah.
And you can tell. But he's fucking hilarious. Like in a like a funny sort of way.
Yeah.
Because after he hit that 3 in Rudy's face, by the way, who was the defensive player of the year, 4-time defensive player of the year. He was talking shit, which, I mean, look, dude, that's what they do on the court.
I mean,
Whatever.
yeah, it's part of the NBA, bro.
Yeah. And after the game, somebody asked him, was like, oh, so you said, yeah, you can't guard me, motherfucker? And Luka was like, huh? What are you talking about? I was speaking Slovenian. I didn't say that. And so he's just playing. He's just kind of a funny guy like that.
You're right. Yeah.
Even like after in the regular season, whenever on Bally Sports, our local thing, Skin, who was like a local guy, was interviewing. He's like, Luka, how did you do that? And he's like, oh shit, man. He's like, we don't fuck around. He was like, oh shit, I'm sorry. And he's like, oh, he's just like cussing on live. He's like, oh, I'm sorry, man. He's just a funny guy. And yeah, man, this is great. I'm gonna watch every game going forward. Obviously, I've been watching the playoffs, but I'm locked in 100%. And yeah, even though we don't really, we're not huge NBA fans because it's really hard to watch sometimes, man.
It's a hard sport, yeah. Nowadays it is.
Used to not be.
No,
it used to be
I used
awesome.
to be a massive. I watched the NBA like 90s.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And yeah,
Jordan, all that. I watched the Mavericks like crazy in the 90s. I was a huge Mavericks fan. Jason Kidd, Jamal Mashburn, Jimmy Jackson.
Popeye Jones.
Popeye Jones. All those guys. And, of course, Dirk coming up. Steve Nash.
Oh, yeah.
Michael Finley.
Dude, those teams were fun to watch, bro.
Yeah, of course. Huge Mavericks fan my whole life, but then it kind of went away with the fucking NBA and LeBron James running shit. And
The flopping shit.
And now we're back to where I'm like, okay, this is actually pretty fun now. The only thing I'll say about Luka is still young. Stop complaining about the refs every goddamn time you shoot the ball, bro.
Yeah, just play the game and keep doing what you're doing. And it's like,
Yeah.
because he's a hell of a good player, man.
He's
He is
amazing. I
definitely,
mean, that shot was
he's-
like literally like not many players in NBA history make a shot like that.
right. Yeah, he's definitely fun to watch. one of those players, man. One of those generational players that come around every once in a while.
Exactly. Badass.
Like a Dirk, man. It's kind of crazy that you got a back-to-back guy like that on this team.
100%. And I'm pumped about this team, dude. They're up 2-0. All roads lead to them going to the NBA Finals, dude.
Yes, that would be a beautiful thing.
I mean, the percentage-wise, you're up 2-0.
Yeah.
And you won on the road. 2 games on the road.
I mean, we could potentially have 3 championship teams in a row here.
Yeah.
We had the Rangers win the World Series last year. Could have an NBA championship. Could have a Stanley Cup championship.
Yeah. And that's amazing.
God, if that happens, I'm going to come in my pants.
Yeah, I will literally pour an entire keg down my throat.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mavs up 2-0. Game 4 is on Tuesday at 7:30 our time. So a couple days off for them. The NBA always does that. They usually give everybody a couple days off.
Yeah.
And so that's good for us, by the way. Luka needs a little bit of rest. He looked like he was fucking tired. Oh, I'm sorry. Game 3. God, I'm half dumb, dude.
Yeah, I mean, beers.
Game 3. I said game 4 because I was looking at my computer like, oh, there it is, the next game. It's the way the schedule was laid out on my computer, guys. Don't blame the fucking computer, not me. Game 3, because we're up 2-0. Game 3 is tomorrow, May 26th at 7 p.m. Game 4 would be Tuesday because that's what they do. My bad. Tomorrow at 7 p.m., guys, at home. So there you go.
Hell yes.
Yeah, Leaf mentioned the other team, the Dallas Stars. We're also in the Western Conference Finals. That's why we're wearing our Dallas Stars jerseys right now on stream.
Game 2 tonight?
Game 2 is tonight. Game 1, they lost, unfortunately, double overtime on Thursday. I watched the whole thing.
Exciting and everything.
I was pissed. They had it.
Yeah.
Then the Stars pissed me off. First overtime, right when the first overtime started, we had a 4-minute power play after a high sticking call on Connor McDavid on Matt Duchene. Duchene was bleeding. That's why it was a 4-minute power play. 4 minutes in overtime, and they did not score. They hit the post twice.
Yeah. I mean, those are the type of things you got to, especially
bury
at this point in the tournament. You got to bury those. You got to take advantage of that kind of situation. And they didn't. And especially with the firepower that the Dallas Stars have, they should have done it.
Yeah.
But man, I mean, you're getting into the conference finals and then finals. It's like a tougher competition. I get it, but man, you got to make those plays, bro. You got to make them.
If you have a 4-minute power play in overtime and you don't score, you deserve to lose the game.
That's true.
That's 100% the way it is.
Yeah.
And they lost. And I'm like, well, they had their chances, bro. I know they hit the post twice, and everybody told me that. And I'm like, it didn't go in, though.
Yeah, no, you have to bury that.
And that's it. You didn't do enough creative stuff to make it happen.
Yeah. That's not, it doesn't matter if it hits the pole.
Yeah.
If it hits the back of the net, great.
Yeah.
Hitting the pole does nothing for us.
Yeah. It does nothing because it didn't count.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's like a fucking home run hitting the bottom of the wall. And you're like, oh, that should have gone on the top of the wall.
Yeah, but it didn't.
Doesn't matter. It didn't. So, anyways, yeah, game 2 is tonight for the Dallas Stars. It's home, by the way. The first 2 games are at home. And the Dallas Stars, I don't know what it is, game 1, the last 7 series in the playoffs for the Dallas Stars, they have lost game 1. Last 7 series in a row. Makes no sense.
That's what doesn't worry me too much because they've done really well on the road. Like when they went to Vegas.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to go down 2-0.
Right. No, I don't want to go down 2-0 either, especially in the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah.
You got to win this game tonight for sure.
Yeah.
So, but that's what I'm saying. I'm like, they lost this first game. I'm not too worried about it.
No. It's just one game. It's one game. It's they know. They know. And it's not like they weren't trying in overtime. Obviously, they were trying.
Right.
But,
Yeah.
Hockey, like the playoffs, it's a game of inches, man.
Yeah,
it's one of those things. And Otter has been incredible. The last few games, he's turned it on. And I mean, we're just gonna have to score a little bit more. And I tonight, I'm calling a win as we sit here and record.
Who's hitting that winning goal tonight, bro? Who you got?
The winning goal, I'm going with Wyatt Johnson today. I feel it.
That's a solid call because that kid.
Sagan had 2 goals, only 2 goals, by the way, in game 1 were Tyler Sagan.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. I was like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
And Yeah, Johnson's always good because, man, that kid has ice in his veins, bro. It doesn't matter like what stage that kid's on. He's so young, and he
21 years old now.
Yeah.
Finally drink a beer.
Yeah, and he's killing it, bro.
Yeah.
And
who do you got?
I got, man, you know what? This is probably a wild card thing, but I'm gonna go.
That's okay.
I'm gonna go. Hintz, bro.
I don't think he's playing.
Is he not playing tonight?
We're recording right here. I don't know if he's playing. I don't think he's playing. He hasn't been playing for a few games now. They were saying he might be close, but I don't think he's playing.
If he's not,
give me another guy because he's not playing.
Okay, I'm gonna say this is gonna be. I want to go with a wild card. Oh, possible for game 2 is what I see. If he's out there, I'm going with Hintz. But if not,
Okay.
I'm going Marchment, bro.
Marchment? Okay, that's good. He got robbed of the Game 6 overtime winner in Colorado.
Yeah.
So
I'm going Marchment.
That's not a bad pick.
Hintz isn't not out there tonight, because I think that guy's going to do it if he's out there.
game time decisions is what I'm seeing on Hintz.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And then, but not if not Marchment. That's what I'm going with.
Not bad. Marchman shakes shit up on that line. I like it. But the one thing that pisses me off about Marchman is he'll like do stuff after the whistle and like do some shady shit. I'm like, don't take a penalty, bro.
Yeah.
Like, especially in the playoffs, bro. You just don't do stupid shit to get a penalty, dude. You know, you may do that in the regular season, whatever. The playoffs, you can't do that shady shit, bro. He's bad about that.
Yeah.
They're going to win, dude. I feel it.
Yeah.
I feel it.
I like our chances tonight, man.
Not to make my system
We got that
go.
fucking Maverick magic that just happened last night. Let's carry it over.
Welcome. I was waiting on you.
Yeah.
I agree, man. I agree. The Magic's happening. It's filling over. Apparently not to the Rangers, though, who, by the way, we were watching before we got over here and drinking earlier. The Rangers now, they're sitting here playing like complete ass. They're 5 games under 500.
Yeah.
By the way, first time they've ever been under 500 with Bruce Bochy, which is not crazy because he's only been here his second year. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 game losing streak right now for the Rangers, and they look like shit.
They are not.
They're not scoring.
They're not playing well. They're not scoring. Injuries out the ass. I mean, we
talked about this now for weeks, and it's ridiculous. It's still going on.
Yeah. Now there's guys coming that we desperately need. Wyatt Langford's doing a rehab thing right now. He's not far away. Josh Young is.
He's still 4.5 weeks away.
Yeah, he's still.
He got a setback, unfortunately, in his program, which doesn't make sense.
We just heard that like Cody Bradford's his thing is pushed back to.
Yeah, and once again, I just want to point it out there, like, oh my God, these guys are pussies.
Yeah, I mean.
Jesus Christ.
These aren't the baseball players from the 90s. That's for goddamn sure.
Not exactly.
But
I'm sorry if that offends you out there and you're like, my team. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care.
Now, shout out to the guys that like, because, I mean, baseball's always about like next guy up because, it's a long season. The guys are getting hurt. Guys like Josh Smith and Jankowski and all those guys are filling in nicely. But, man, we need our guys out there dominating, dude. And pitching staff, we're so thin right now. It's pretty crazy.
Our pitching staff, IL, is somebody's all-star pitching starting rotation.
Yep.
Jacob deGrom, Max Scherzer, Evaldi, John Gray now is on the IL, by the way. Cody Bradford, Tyler Mahle. That's a fucking all-star goddamn rotation.
Yeah.
Because John Gray went down with a growing as well this past week.
Yeah.
He's pitching at an all-star level this year.
Yeah.
I mean, he's going to make the all-star game, but then he gets hurt, and I'm like, maybe not now because
Yeah.
you missed 15 games. Or
And
15
that's
days.
what sucks because we just got Dane Dunning back, by the way.
Yeah, as soon as Dunning comes back, John Gray goes
and
immediately.
So you're like, we can't fucking catch a break here.
Yeah.
It's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
And so, I've already put it on ice as far as Scherzer and DeGrom goes. I don't think we'll see those guys this year.
I don't think Scherzer's coming back.
I don't think he is.
No.
This is his.
He went to and by the way, this is telling. And also, I just want to point out there, guys, when you see this out there, the Rangers say this and that, don't believe them.
Yeah.
And why do you say that, Sam? Because last year, whenever DeGrom went down or whatever, they're like, there's no structural damage in the MRI. He'll be back after this. And then he goes off and has Tommy John.
Yeah.
So don't believe what Chris Young says. I don't know why they're doing that. I don't know why they do that.
It's like smoke and mirrors shit.
I don't understand that. But look, if Scherzer made one rehab start through 52 pitches, and he's like, my thumb is sore, but it's bleeding into my forearm. I'm like, he hasn't done anything since then. We're not seeing this guy.
Yeah, no.
That guy's making $43 million this year to do nothing.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying he's not doing anything. Max, I love you. Mad Max, don't kill me. The one eye that you got. But I'm just saying, we talked about this. I love that guy. His competitiveness, everything. He helped us win a World Series.
Yeah.
You're done. Probably.
Yeah, I don't think we see
Probably
him.
done.
I don't think we see him this year, and they're not gonna re-sign him.
52
obviously.
pitches, bro. And he's like, my thumb's sore. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah. I think
Fucking what? My thumb's sore from typing one day.
Right. Yeah, I think we saw his last pitch with the Rangers. There's not going to be another one. So, and that's fine.
I don't know about that. I think it's May, so he's probably going to at least try.
Well, I mean, I think he's going to try.
But I guarantee you he goes back to the IL.
Yeah, no. Yeah, he's not. I mean, dude, he's 40.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Well, that's what I'm saying. With his competitiveness, I love it. But like we've always said, Father Time, the body is here, bro.
Yeah, no.
And it catches up.
You can't win that battle.
No, you can't win the battle against your body, dude.
So.
Now, DeGrom, as far as that goes, I'll just say this. They're saying late July, August. I'm like, I'll be shocked.
Yeah, that's what I'm
100% shocked.
I think you give him just that time, though.
Well, it depends on where you are, too, by the way.
Yeah.
If you're 10, 15 games back and you're like, there's no chance.
Yeah, don't bring him
Don't
back.
even fucking try it, dude. Maybe once there, be like, get ready for the next year. Maybe, but probably not.
But also, if you're there and you're fighting for it, you did it without him. So it's like, you still got 3 more years after this year with him on your contract.
I'll tell you, I'm put him in.
Nah, don't do it.
Fucking, I'll put him in.
Because he's going to come back. He's not ready, bro. You know how long it takes?
Just give him a chance then.
I mean,
it's Jacob DeGrom, bro.
I get it, but
it's the best pitcher in baseball when he's healthy. You give him a chance.
Well, that's true, but like I would rather him take the rest of this season off.
If you're there, bro, and you have a chance,
start next year.
No, if you have a chance, and especially if you're in the playoffs, yes, you.
Well, I would wait till that point, like October.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Of course.
I wouldn't bring him back and be like, I would let him.
You're not rushing him.
Yeah. Let him do some. If he's like 100% healthy, comes back, let him do some fucking bullpen things like simulated games and stuff, and then like when the postseason comes along, okay, bring him in.
If you have a chance and it's there, bro, he's sending it, bro. Full send. Same with Tyler Mahle, which everybody's like, who's Tyler Mahle? Like, we signed him. Yes, he's just coming off Tommy John, which is another reason why I'm like, what? Like, why did we sign this guy after coming off Tommy John and not Jordan Montgomery? But okay.
that was weird, yeah.
Yeah. But by the way, they're playing like ass, which we said. They're right now, as we sit here and record on May 25th.
Well, yeah, and then
they're 5 games under 500. This is ass.
None of this matters until our offense starts scoring more than 3 fucking runs.
That's true. The offense has done nothing.
Because they
haven't scored more than 4 runs.
We've actually had great starting fucking, like Andrew Haney has gone out there and actually done some good shit. Like Lorenzen, we talked about him. He's gone out there and done it. And these are not like marquee guys, and they're actually doing their job. And then our offense is just shit in the bed, man.
They haven't scored more than 4 runs since May 8th.
That's bad.
Yeah.
That's fucking so bad.
Yeah.
We're talking about a team who was averaging 8 fucking, like, I mean, they were like
the number one offensive team last year.
They had they had the most, like, more games that had more than 10 runs.
Yeah.
In the first half of the season.
Yeah.
It's wild, dude.
Yeah.
And we have the same guys out there. I mean, we didn't have Seager at the beginning of the year, and then he got off to a very slow start, but he's on fire now.
Yeah, no, he's back.
Yeah.
I think you could safely say that Seager is Seager now.
Yeah.
He's home. Well, before today, he homered in 4 straight games.
Right.
He hit a couple times today. It looks like he's.
Dude,
to me, it looks like he's back.
He's back. Him and Simeon are back to their. They're doing their thing.
Yeah, Simeon never left, bro.
Yeah.
Simeon never left. That's the Iron Man that will never, ever let you down, bro.
Yeah.
He's like the stink on your foot. He's never going away.
But, I mean, we need that consistency back, man. We need We need those runs, like 6-7 runs a game and shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
No, we can't just go up there and hit 3 runs, 2 runs, 4 runs. Expect these motherfucking pitchers to hold it down. And the bullpen's not exactly like locked in.
No. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like today, we just got fucked because we went in with like a 3-1 lead, and fucking Minnesota won at 5-3 because of the bullpen. So you got to have more runs than that.
Yeah, and you had Robertson give up the homer there, but like he hasn't given up anything mostly all year. But it's like eventually they will.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't blame that guy because he's been lights out. And then, you know, when something like this happens, a 3-run bomb, and you're like, where's our offense? That's when you start asking those kind of questions. It's like, where's 100%. The fucking offense at?
Situational hitting has been ass.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's just what it is. But they do play again tomorrow at 1:10, and if they lose tomorrow, they're swept, and that'll be their 6th straight loss. They were swept by the Phillies, and it wasn't even really close in my mind.
No, that was a bad series. So bad.
If they lose tomorrow, like I said, they're swept. Tomorrow at 1:10 our time is the first pitch, and we'll see, man. I don't know. At this point, to me, it's just all about the offense because the pitching and everything has been dealing with the fact that we have that much on the IL, like you said, starting wise, hadn't been bad.
Not real bad.
No, not real bad.
And like I said earlier, too, that our saving grace has been we're 5 games under 500. We're still number 2 in the division.
Yeah.
2nd place.
Yeah.
So
no pitchers announced for us tomorrow, by the way. I don't know who's pitching.
Oh, God. They could be bad.
Well, yeah, because Lorenzen pitched today, and I think the day after that would be Gray, probably.
Yeah, so who they bringing?
I don't know. We'll find out about that. It doesn't matter.
Are they going to call somebody up? God, don't be lighter, bro.
No. Jack Leiter does not deserve to be up here ever again until September. Then maybe, depending on what he's done. I don't know who's starting tomorrow. It doesn't matter. Just win the. Here's the thing: hit the fucking ball.
Get in the win column.
Hit the ball.
Get in the fucking win column, please.
Hit the ball.
Like Minnesota's not.
How do our hitters go from this to that? It just blows my mind. So, yeah, I'm going on Tuesday when they're back home against the Arizona Diamondbacks, so like our World Series rematch. So I'll be there on Tuesday at the ballpark.
Nice.
Wednesday's a day game. Otherwise, I might try to do that. But yeah, that's weird. Their schedule's weird. They finish this series in Minnesota. They come back home against Arizona for 2 games, and then they immediately leave again.
Go back on the road.
The road to go to Miami. And then they come back home for Detroit series and the Giants. So it's kind of weird that they're doing that. Quick flight out to Miami, which is a nice ballpark, brand new. So
hell yeah, bro.
Either way,
you gotta get this shit on track. That's for sure.
That's the last thing I'll say on the Rangers is like, look, I know it's only 2 months into the season after we finish this series and then next week. However, I just want to say, obviously the division is not great because we're sitting here today in the American League West, 3 games back of the Mariners. But I just want to say, if you don't get this shit back on track this month, like I'm talking about like June, going into the All-Star break, early July, you don't want to be in a hole, dude, that you can't dig out of.
Right.
So, and we're lucky. Like you said, we're lucky that the division is not that great.
Yeah. That's like I said, that's only been the saving grace of this whole thing.
Yeah.
Like once you turn it on, you can kind of like once you get some guys back off these injuries.
I mean, yes.
Like you get Langford, you get Young back, you get some pitchers back, and you're still in the 2nd place. That's a great fucking position to be in.
Yeah, 100%. And the trade deadline's coming up. If you think you're still there, then go for it, dude.
Yeah. You got some pieces that you can fucking trade for sure.
100%. Especially like a DH type guy or somebody that comes in the bat that can hit lefties.
Yeah. Or, obviously. I mean, another pitcher. Because, like I said, Scherzer, you don't know.
I don't think he's coming back.
Yeah.
Like
and then DeGrom's out for towards the end of the season.
Well, I'll be shocked if he comes back.
So if you got like a Foscue type of thing you could trade, like, because
Holy shit, I forgot about him.
Yeah.
And he's on the 60-day IL.
Yeah.
He came up and had one hit, and he's like, my oblique or whatever, 60-day. I'm like, you got one hit?
But like he's up there in the minor league kind of prospect thing. So like kind of get some more firepower like with the pitching staff or whatever, bullpen help, whatever you need.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I agree.
But I mean, you got to.
I'm just saying, if you're there, though,
winning some games, man.
If you're there, you're a buyer at the trade deadline.
100%. Yeah.
You go for it again.
Easily. Yeah.
You go for it again. You know, you have the minor league system. You go for it, dude. I'd even trade Jack Leiter if somebody wants him. Fuck it.
All day long.
Yeah.
All
of course.
day long.
Of course. He goes on to be an ace somewhere, and I'll be like, fuck.
Yeah, like the whole Cole Reagans thing. But like,
we won a World Series with that trade.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, so many people are like, oh, this guy could have been our ace. I'm like, well, okay, but we traded him and we won a World Series. I'm not mad.
No.
I don't give a fuck.
No, we don't win the World Series without Chapman, dude.
Right. No, we don't.
Sorry.
I know a lot of people didn't like it, but whatever. He got it done.
What do you mean they don't like it? I mean, I get it. Sometimes he was shaky, but when they first traded for him, he was lights out.
Yeah. No, he got us there.
Yeah.
He was one of the guys that got us there.
Will Smith got us there.
Mm-hmm.
You guys got to remember that these games count in May and June.
Yeah.
And April. They count.
Yeah.
So, Will Smith saved like 30-something games last year, didn't he?
Yeah.
Like, he was our closer, and he came in like, he wasn't supposed to be, though.
You're right. Yeah. No.
Just saying. I don't know, man. People go crazy on those Rangers sites, too. I got to leave them because I argue with people day in and day out.
I mean,
I go fucking blind.
There's so many stupid people out there.
Yeah.
You guys need to re-register to go to high school and learn new shit.
Yeah.
Because you're dumb.
And I could be one of those people. I'm just saying.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you're good, bro. It's other people are stupid.
Other people? Just not me.
Nah, bro.
Not me completely. Not me completely. I swear to God, I'm not.
Not completely, bro. Well, we're all dumb at some point in our lives.
Yeah. We're all dumb at some point in our life. 22 saves for Will Smith last year, by
22.
the way. I just wanted to point that out. Not 30. I just wanted to pull that up real quick before we moved on to the funny, crazy story to get out of here. 22 saves for Will Smith last year. Without those, we ain't even in the playoffs, dude. Not even close. That guy saved our ass last year early on.
Yeah.
And they burned him, though. He was old. Simmons is old. He was 33, dude. And he pitched a ton of innings before that. So I'm just saying they overused him. And so that's what happens, dude. Anyways, just want to point that out again. Go Rangers. We're tired of you losing. Please turn it around. As of this recording, we will talk about this as we move along, of course, guys. So, yeah. All right, dude. Funny story. Let's get out of here. Crazy, crazy funny story. Okay. Now, this came across my feed, Leaf, this week, and somehow I missed it. But I guess this story originally was in 2020. So this is just kind of a funny thing that we can talk about that's already happened before, but it's still funny to talk about.
All right.
Because I've never heard of this, and I think it's just funny to... There's no limits on our ending crazy stories. We just do what we do.
Yeah, no, we talk about what the fuck we want to talk about.
All right, so here he goes. Title is Pervert Who Had Sex with Chickens in His Basement While His Wife Filmed Him is Jailed for 3 years.
All right.
A care worker... Yep. That's
his wife was...
I guess there's just... Wait a second. Just react to this.
Yeah, first of all, his wife was okay with it, but then she was like, hey, let me record this.
Exactly. A care worker filmed warped home videos of her husband having sex with chickens in the basement of their home, a court has heard. The horrifying footage of Rehan Bog abusing the birds, which were family pets, was saved under the file name Family Vids and were shot by his wife, Halima. Nice. The couple had a GoPro camera rigged up in the cellar of their home to capture the footage of both of them indulging in the depraved and perverted acts. Bradford Crown Court heard that Halima Bog joined her husband in the videos and and that he at one stage alternated between having intercourse with his wife and the chickens.
bro, that's got to produce some kind of like STDs.
Yeah. The brown and white chickens died as a result.
Of course they did.
He was jailed for 3 years by a judge. 3 years? That's it?
Yeah, I mean, it's a felony now.
Yeah, but I mean,
do things to animals.
3 years though, that seems light to me.
Oh yeah, that's true. That should be
I'm
like
just
five,
kinda like-
that should be 5+.
I mean, I don't know. 3 years just seems light. I don't know.
Yeah.
By a judge who told him his behavior had been depraved, despicable, and perverted, and would make any right-thinking member of society sick to their stomach.
Yeah, that's gross, man.
His wife admitted aiding and abetting her husband's sick actions, but she was spared jail after a judge heard there was evidence that she had suffered domestic abuse by his hands.
Oh, okay.
So there you go, man.
It's wild, bro.
Once again, and we've talked about this a couple of times, what is the obsession with people and their animals?
That's gross, man.
Chickens. Chickens. This is chickens.
Yeah.
We've heard of dogs
Yeah.
on this podcast. We've heard of, I think that's it,
Yeah.
actually. But no, you had one that was like a lizard that one time.
Yeah, those guys overseas banged some and it was
Like a giant lizard.
Yeah, it was like they broke into like a sanctuary.
Yeah.
Komodo dragon lizard type
Yeah,
of thing.
Komodo dragon lizard.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
they like gangbanged it.
Yeah, there was like 4 of them.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
And they filmed it. And I'm like,
And now a husband and a wife are banging chickens
yeah,
over
that's
here.
so bad, dude.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, I don't get it. Like, dude, let me say this. I've been extremely horny in my days. Like, I'm sitting at home.
Right.
I'm super horny by myself. Not once have I ever thought, I need to bang an animal.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you know what I mean? I've never thought that ever in my life.
And then you're like, also at the same time, while I bang this animal, I'm going to film it.
Yeah, no, never. So I'm like, I'm just going to pull up,
Just pull up porn, dude.
and jerk my dick off and go to sleep.
I've never heard of somebody banging chickens, so that's a new.
wild, dude.
This is a new one for me.
Yeah, that is.
Chickens.
Yeah.
They're small.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm trying to figure out the whole. I can't even think. Like,
Oh, you can't think of it because you never have done it.
Yeah, I'm not a fucking weirdo, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's not like we're plotting over here. How do you fuck the chicken?
Yeah. Jesus.
The only thing I want to do with chicken, bro, is kill it and eat it.
Yeah. Like, dude, I'll eat chicken breasts all day, bro.
Of course, I eat them all the time.
Yeah, but I'm not fucking that chicken for sure. Jesus.
Dude, this is so weird that this guy actually apparently abused his wife.
Yeah,
And then made her film it, but his wife joined in on this. By the way, how do you? I don't even want to know.
Yeah,
I don't
who
even want to
knows,
know.
man.
Chickens are. I don't know. This is fucked up. But there you go. And this happened apparently in 2021 or 2020. So we're a little late, but this is the first time I ever heard of this. And I had to bring this up.
That's wild, yeah.
They said they were family pets, though, man. So there you go.
All right. Jesus. Yeah, I mean,
I just don't get it.
literally have your wife right there.
Yeah, I mean, just fuck her.
Yeah.
Just fuck her.
Yeah, fuck her.
If you want to have family chickens, that's great. Feed them, and if they lay eggs, eat them.
Yes, yeah. Make some fucking scrambled eggs.
Scrambled
in the
eggs.
morning.
Like, my chicken's awesome.
Yeah, but
Don't fuck it.
yeah, because they died and they can't lay eggs anymore.
Yeah, yeah. By the way, the chickens died.
Yeah, of course they did. They're not used to taking human cock. That's weird. That's so weird, bro.
That's so fucked up, dude.
That's so gross, man.
It's so gross and so fucked up. 3 years, though. That's it. So this guy's probably out now.
Yeah, probably.
After banging chickens, he's like, I'm out.
You should probably, like, if you're a judge, be like, you can never own chickens again, by the way. That has
You have to be
part
on
of it.
some sort of list or
Yeah,
something.
no,
dude.
yeah.
Something, please.
I hope
So
so.
there you go, man. Jesus Christ, people are fucking sick out there.
That's gross.
We're going to keep bringing you the sick and disgusting
We're
stories.
going to let you know these people exist out there.
Oh, yeah, they do. Yeah, Jesus, we already know.
Yeah.
After a couple stories of people.
There's idiots out there, bro. There's racist females, obviously.
Yeah.
And there's people who bang animals.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to keep you up to date with all this.
Yep, 100%. That's just it.
Yeah.
So there you go. There you go. 139. We're getting out of here, man. We're going to watch the Stars win game 2, hopefully, tonight. That's what the plan is, Leaf. Plan is to watch the Stars win Game 2 and drink a lot of beer.
Yes.
That's it. That's
Not
the
before
plan.
we watch the Celine Dion medley.
Oh, we're doing that first. Yes, 100%.
Because our heart will go on.
But yes, thank you so much for hanging out. Hey, if you're wondering, like, why the fuck did these guys go live and I didn't know it? That's because you're not following us on social media. I say that now because we didn't post this on social media.
Yeah.
But normally we do. I was busy today and I just didn't post it on social media, so don't fucking harp on me, okay?
I didn't either. I had to come over here and I had to drive.
Leaf texted me in the morning. He was like eating pancakes.
Yeah.
He's like, I want to drink now. And I'm
I
I was thrown off.
Yeah, I was like, bro, like the game starts at 1.
I want to drink.
Yeah, I was like, I'm ready to fucking drink, dude.
I was like, oh my God, I was eating my breakfast burrito and I was thrown off. So I didn't post anything. But in the future, I swear to God, we will post everything on social media. And that is Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, at Eskimo Brothers Podcast, Twitter, X, at Eskimo Bros Pod. That's where you'll find us. We're always posting what we do, our reels, everything. I've been really bad about that lately. I'm not going to lie. I'm sorry. I'll be better. Okay? Leaf will be better too.
I will too. Yes, I promise.
We both got access to those. So don't fucking put it all on me, okay?
Yeah, it's my fault too.
Yeah. We'll be better.
Yeah.
Let's just put it that way. We'll be better. But that's where you find out what the hell we're doing. When we're going live, everything that's funny, blah, blah. You just need to follow us out there. That's all I'm saying. And then, of course, all the things come out on audio as well, Leaf.
Yeah, if you do miss our live broadcast on YouTube, we do release the audio on like Spotify, Apple, anywhere else you can listen to podcasts. We don't know where you guys listen to your podcast, but the big ones are Spotify and Apple. We release that on Tuesday morning. And if you go to our Spotify channel, please click that up right above where you see the episodes. You'll see a 5-star review thing or 5-star. Just click on 5 stars on. You don't write a review on Spotify. You just click 5 stars. That's all you got to do. On Apple, you can hit 5 stars and then you can also write a review. And click that link there, and then write just a couple sentences about how much you love our podcast. That helps us out so much.
You love us so much.
Like that puts us in a very good position. It lets other people know that our podcast is good. And then they're going to be like, oh, my God, I got to watch this podcast or listen to it.
Oh, my God, I love these guys. They're so good.
Oh, my God,
they
so good.
They live with
but
them.
that only happens if you guys do that for us. So please rate, write, and review the show on Spotify and Apple, please.
That would be great. We love you guys so much, as always, dude. If you're out there listening to us, thank you. We love you. Please let us know if you're listening to us on our on the pages, comment, everything, so we can interact with you guys. That's what we want. So.
That's right.
We love you, man. Cheers, everybody. Have a good one.
Cheers. Go Stars, baby.
Yeah.
This has been another episode of the Eskimo Brothers Podcast. Thank you for listening, and be sure to follow or subscribe to the podcast on your favorite podcast streaming service. And until next time, remember, an Eskimo Brothers bond is worth more than gold.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, take that! Get out of my face! I hear the tone. I can construct this into something, man.